I want to remind you on this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever you would watch this, that your voice has value. Your voice is uniquely purposed for a set group of people, and God has value on your voice. I don't want you to think that your voice in any way will be diminished in this season. Sometimes we can feel as though we don't have the ear or people don't listen, but I'm telling you that this is a time where God is beginning to raise up your voice to be a sounding board, to be compass for many people. So although it seems as if there's a diminishing of your voice, there's actually a catapulting of your voice. God is saying that I want you to speak more. I want you to sit before me and I want you to hear me. He's going to begin to open opportunities to the ones listening to this. And he's going to open up unique opportunities. It is opportunities that you wouldn't normally have access to. These are opportunities and spaces that again you would not readily have access to in a previous season, but in this particular time he's opening up doors for you, and this includes doors in relation to jobs, in relation to employment, in relation to entrepreneurship. These are doors of opportunities that God is beginning to take you into spaces where your voice can add value to the room. There are rooms and environments that you were in previously where it seems as if it diminished your voice. Now God is going to call those same gifts, skills, and abilities that are on the inside of you for you to begin to utilize that and to use your voice to shift and change atmospheres into these rooms. See, you kind of thought that somehow what you were saying was incorrect, or what you were saying was something that needed to be changed. That's not the case. What you were saying did not need to be changed. You just needed to change your audience. So God is doing a divine shuffle and shifting, and He's beginning to change the audience of people that are listening to you. And in that audience, they're going to carry the ear, the heart, the weight, the brevity, and the understanding of what you actually will have on the inside of you. So I'm telling you today, don't stifle your voice, don't hold it back. Don't allow anyone to suppress it in any area or fashion. Use what you have. Don't use what you don't have. I'm going to say that again. Use what you have. Don't use what you don't have. Sometimes we have a propensity to look around and look at other people and look at other individuals and see the tools that they have or the resources they have access to. You don't have those resources, but guess what? You have a phone, you have a camera, you have an ability to record, you have an ability to write, you have an ability to do whatever it is that you can do in the space, or environment that you have with the resources that God has graced you with. Don't let that go to look at what somebody else has and say, I can't do it because I don't have a $2,000 camera, or I don't have a group of people that's supporting me, or I don't have this or that. You don't need that. All you need is God, and you need the tools and the resources that God has uniquely given you to propel you into the area where you need to go. And I'm going to say it again, that your voice has value. Do not diminish your voice. Do not negate your voice. Do not look down on what God has given you. Do not say to your maker, why did you give me this? Why did you make me this way? Sometimes these different things come with burdens. And I understand that it can be heavy because many people don't understand what you possess. And sometimes they don't even possess the capacity to handle the language that you are speaking. So sometimes it will cause you to have to work alone, and that's okay. God sometimes wants us in that place, not so much of isolation, but that place where we're very focused on the plan and purpose of God. So be not dismayed this morning, be not discouraged this afternoon, this evening, whenever you would hear this. Know that your voice has absolute value. And just like he told Jeremiah in chapter 1, I knew you, I formed you in the belly, and I ordained you, right? And you can put your name there because whether or not you are ordained as a prophet or not, it doesn't matter about the specific name that someone calls you. What it matters is that you do the function, the gift, the ability, and whatever it is that He placed on the inside of you. So today, I want you to elevate your voice, whatever sphere of influence, environment that God has given you jurisdiction over. Begin to take it by storm. If He's told you to go into social media and begin to post, if He's told you to do a podcast, release it. If He's told you to write a book, be absolutely relentless and tenacious about getting done the things God has given you. And if you have no other equipment and no other resources, I promise you, you have a cell phone. So let's go and let's do all that God has determined to bless in your life. Make it an amazing day.